My goodness, like, when did my hair get this long? Why do I look like I started my lock journey with a little bit of hair? Like, no style. This is the style. Like, what are you talking about? I have to do what is best for me, y'all. By the grace of God, I'm not bald-headed, so. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is, what is today? December 17th. And today I'm going to be twisting my hair up to put in my locks. This is what we're starting off with. This is the hair, y'all. So this is my hair fully twisted. This is my last day with free hair. So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and welcome for those of you who are new. My name is Jayla and I'm so glad to have you here. Today's video is all about my locks. I recently had my 2-year lock anniversary, y'all. At the beginning of my journey, I really did not think that I was gonna make it like this far, especially, you know, my fellow lock girlies. You guys know that first couple months, first year, honestly, it's pretty rough. This has definitely been a journey, y'all. But before I get into it, y'all, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and if you are not already subscribed, I don't know why, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this video. So I do want to preface this video with a little bit of a disclaimer. So I have been locked for 2 years, as I just said, and in those 2 years I have seen a lot of online discourse about the do's and don'ts with your locks. So for me personally, I've always felt like, you know, you should just do whatever works best for your hair, and that is how I've operated in my 2-year lock journey. I do what I feel is best for my hair. With that being said, if what I'm saying in this video does not align with the rules and regulations that you feel should be applied to your lock routine when you have locks, please remember, guys, that I've only been locked for 2 years, and like I just stated before, I do what works best for my hair, and that's just how I like to operate with my locks. So last thing, if you feel so compelled to leave a comment or a tip or anything like that in regards to locks, I do ask that you keep it kind and respectful in the comment section, because we want to foster a place of love and respect and kindness in my comment section. So yeah, I love y'all so much, and let's get into this video, y'all. So I first wanted to start off by talking about some of the things that I've learned in this process of growing my locks and locking my hair. The first thing, and I feel like the biggest thing that I have learned when it comes to nurturing and caring for my locks, is that I have to do what is best for me, y'all. I feel like I done already said this 3 times and we're only a few minutes into the video, y'all, but I really just feel like this is the best policy. You have to do what's best for your hair. I feel like there are, you know, rules and regulations, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, like if there's, you know, a certain way that people feel like you should take care of your locks, but I do acknowledge that people have different hair textures, different lengths, and so taking those things into consideration, I think that you should really just do what works best for you, and what works best for you may not work for somebody else. I really don't feel like having locks is a one shoe fits all type of situation. When I first decided to get locks, it was kind of like one of those spare of the moment types of things, so I was a little bit unprepared as far as like my knowledge of what all I should be doing with my locks, right? So once I had the locks, I did start to do a little research, and I was hearing a lot of like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. But and kind of playing around with different hairstyles, different products, I've really found what works for my hair, and I recognize that those things don't necessarily completely align with all the do's and don'ts that they say for locks, and that's okay, but it works for my hair. So that is why my policy with locks over here, y'all, is do what works best for you. I stand 10 toes down on that. So the second thing that I've learned, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the first one, is that wearing wigs and doing protective styles, braids, works really well on my hair. I feel like throughout my lock journey, the first 6 weeks I wore my twists or whatever, they were just twists, and you know, I wore them out. I didn't put anything on my hair. I think, actually I take that back, I think I wore a wig like here and there, but I didn't do any protective styles or anything like that. I just left my hair out. But in that process, I was noticing that my hair kept unraveling, and I was constantly having to retwist like a lot of the locks on the front and in the back of my hair. And so I was seeing videos and different things of people saying, you know, like, don't put braids over your hair and different stuff like that, y'all. But I was like, this is not gonna work for me. If I'm trying to get my hair to lock, I don't really know how else to do it. I started doing braids regularly, like on my locks. Like, I would just keep my hair braided, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, that helps my hair lock. Like, it literally took months for my hair in the front to like stop unraveling, y'all. So I would wear braids, y'all, and after I would take them out, my hair would be like good, like it would stay. But then I would wear my hair out for like a couple weeks, and then next thing you know, I'm noticing that I'm having the unraveling of the twist again. So I basically just kind of got to a point where I wore my hair in braided styles for like the majority of the first year that I had my locks, and lo and behold, y'all, my hair locked. And I really feel like that has a lot to do with the texture of my hair, y'all. Like, I feel like my hair was just very much resisting the process of locking. So keeping it braided up was really like just the perfect thing for me, because my hair was not trying to lock. So I feel like I wore braids more than I did wigs, because like once my locks kind of got to a certain thickness, it's just kind of hard for me to put my hair up under a wig now. But braids work the best for me, and I'm sure those of you who have followed me for quite some time, you guys know I'm always dropping a lock style tutorial with braids and stuff like that, and that is what has helped my hair lock. And ultimately, y'all, I feel like it's helped my hair to grow. Yeah, for me personally, wearing braids over my locks during the starter lock phase was actually very beneficial to me, and not as hurtful as it was made out to seem. And I'm not saying that it's not hurtful to some people, it just works very well for me. So the third thing that I have learned in my journey of having locks is that less product is more. So like I said previously, y'all, when I started this lock journey, it was very much spur of the moment type of thing, y'all. And so I hadn't done a lot of research or anything, you know, kind of going into it. And so I found myself kind of treating my locks as if my hair was out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was actually doing this for a while, because it's like, you know, you go through the process of like your hair is actually locking and stuff like that. So, you know, I would kind of apply product to my hair, you know, as if like it was out, as if it wasn't locked. And something I just kind of realized is that my hair doesn't need like as much product as like I was giving it, especially since I was noticing that like the product was not seeping into my hair the way that I wanted to. And I feel like that also had to do with like the type of product that I was using as well. This is actually before I discovered Kemet Biologics and I started using their products. I was using like some heavy custards and stuff like that, and I just realized this is not like working for my hair, y'all. So once I ended up switching over to Kemet Biologics, y'all, I found like their line of products just really works for my hair. And y'all, I'm just truly grateful that they, you know, I ended up doing a campaign with them, and I, you know, really enjoy their products. But anyway, y'all, so yes, I feel like I realized that less products is more, because I also was at this place, y'all, where I was literally wetting my hair every day. And it was just so much stuff, y'all, that like this will happen. Like, I'm a very like spontaneous person. I'll just go and start doing something and I'll look it up later. So I was learning a lot like throughout the process of me having locks, but by the grace of God, I'm not bald headed, so you know, I wasn't too far off. I feel like my locks themselves don't need like a boatload of products. The fourth thing that I learned in my 2-year lock journey, y'all, is that the growth will come, y'all. The growth will come, okay? I feel like, y'all, like, I did not realize, again, I was very ignorant in this process because, y'all, I did not do my research when I initially started my locks. So when I started them and I was noticing, I was like, they're shrinking up, y'all. Like, why do I look like I started my lock journey with a little bit of hair? Like, I had a little bit of hang time before I started the locks, y'all, and they literally just started to like shrivel up. Like, I'm gonna be inserting pictures, but they just was like short, y'all. Like, I had like a decent length hair. My hair was maybe like about here, but my hair was a little bit on the thinner side. So that was definitely unexpected during the process, and I was kind of concerned, like, why is my hair kind of shriveled up? So of course, you know, I then did do some research about, you know, like over time your locks will drop, which they did, as you guys can see, but it was definitely a long process. I feel like that first year of me having locks, they did take a while to drop, but like, I think mine took a while to drop just because of like the texture of my hair. So my hair took a long time to even like actually take to the fact that I'm trying to lock my hair. So it took a long time to drop, but if you stick with it, y'all, your hair will drop and it will get long, okay? Like, it will get long, I promise you. Don't worry about it. This phase of like the short locks, it won't last forever, y'all. I promise you it'll grow. And the fifth thing that I have learned in my lock journey, y'all, and I feel like this is something that I've actually learned like literally probably within the last 3 or 4 months, is styling your locks makes the retwist last way longer. And I know y'all may probably be thinking like, duh, but for somebody like me, y'all, like, I really like my hair to be out. I like a fuller look for my hair. Like, I love wearing my hair like this, y'all. So as soon as I do a retwist or whatever, I'm like, okay, I'm done. No style. This is the style. Like, what are you talking about? But no, y'all, I was trying to figure out, I was like, dang, like, I do my retwist, y'all, and next thing you know, it's already fuzzy 3 days later. And I do feel like that has something to do with the texture of my hair, but also to the fact that I was not styling my hair. So I just would be confused because I'm like, I just did my hair and now all of a sudden it's like poofy. It looks like I've not done my hair in who knows how long. And so I found myself like constantly retwisting, like, you know, a couple days later, you know, when I went to go somewhere, like whatever. Y'all, I think I ended up doing barrel twist. Well, this wasn't the first time that I did barrel twist. This was actually the style that I did with the barrel twist in the front and the twist in the back. And I had that style in for maybe like a week and a half. And then when I took it out, I was like, wow, like my retwist still feels fresh. It still looks good. So it lasted me longer than it normally does. So that is when I had like that revelation that, maybe you should start styling your locks and maybe like they will last a little bit longer. I feel like, y'all, even with like, this is a braid out that I have on my hair right now. I feel like even with this, y'all, this has helped my retwist to last longer because I'm braiding my hair up at night and I just take it out and it's nice and wavy. Definitely, if you are not styling your hair, I definitely recommend styling your locks to help them last longer. But that's just what works for me personally. Overall, I wouldn't do anything differently because I love the way that my locks look now. I love the way that they look today. They're super healthy, they're thriving, and I'm completely satisfied. So those are 5 things that I've learned in my lock journey, and I hope this was helpful to you if you're thinking about starting locks or you already have locks and you're still trying to learn some things, you know, about your locks, y'all. So I hope that this was very helpful, because these are things that I didn't know coming into my lock journey, but now I know. And again, this is what works best for my hair. This is what has helped my hair grow. Again, everybody has different textures of hair, so my philosophy is do what works best for you. I am super excited to be going into year 3 of having my locks, y'all, and I think definitely for this next year I want to prioritize growing my hair even longer, which I know that it will grow, and also just trying to get my hair to an even length. And this year I actually want to prioritize doing more lock styles and kind of exploring different things that I can do with my hair, because having locks is fun, y'all. Like, it's not dry, it's not, you know, boring. Like, you can do so many different styles with locks, y'all. Like, it really is amazing. We be having fun over here. We can get pretty creative over here, and that's what I love about it. I feel like it challenges me to get creative, and I love that, y'all. I thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned something from it. And let me know your tips and tricks for growing your locks, and what you learned in your lock journey in the comments down below. But again, keep it respectful and keep it kind. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I can't wait to see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.